Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we will be doing a Fast and Furious car tier list. These are all the cars I will be putting in the list. So I'm not gonna say all the cars, but I'm gonna show you here. Just some close-ups, and I'm gonna be ranking them by perfection, amazing, pretty cool, average, poor, tacky, ruined, and scrap. I'm gonna take out a couple rows. I'm gonna take out ruined. Well, I don't know. Ruin is pretty good because so ruined cars will go there. I'm gonna take out the tacky. Poor. I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna take out the average. I'm gonna leave the average because I don't know if there's any average cars. But pretty obsessed with the series, and I'm hoping to get a car. I want to get a Charger. That's one of my dream cars. Don't think I'll ever have one because of how rare they are, but let's just go and start off. I'm going to go and start off with the Charger, which is definitely perfection. I mean, it is just definitely one of the best cars, one of the nicest looking cars, and it's not too crazy with like mods and stuff like that. Just pretty cool car. Now the rest of these, I have no clue what I'm going for, so I guess I'm just going to go with the Nissan Skyline. I'm not a fan of this one, so I'm just gonna put it in scrap. The 72 Ford Gran Torino. It looks nice, but I don't think I like it, so I'm just gonna say average. Actually, I think cars I don't like, I'm gonna put in scrap because, well, I don't like them, I don't want them. So, this is actually my dream car, 79 Camaro, but not with this front end. I don't want this front end, and if you see, I'll go and show you a picture. I'm looking for this type of front end, but the front end that the one in the Fast and Furious has looks more like this, and I think that looks ugly. So the one in Fast and Furious, I don't actually know if you can just change the bumper out or not, but this one I'm going to put in ruined. I don't like the decal on it either. I don't remember the decal, but I just know it definitely was not my thing. The Buick Grand International. This car is pretty sweet, but it's not something I would drive. I mean, it is pretty cool. I wouldn't say it's amazing, or I wouldn't say it's average though. It's still a pretty cool car nonetheless. I like the tire the text on the title. I like the words on the tires. I think that looks pretty sweet, but I feel like it doesn't fit the car much. I would have rather just had some maybe chrome wheels on it. Okay, the Honda Civic hatchback. I totally dig this car, especially this one, like the way it looks, the wheels, everything about it goes together. It's nice metallic color. I'm definitely going to put it in the amazing, because I mean, even though it does look nice, it is a Honda Civic, which I feel like every time I see a Honda Civic, an older one, it's always just beat down. So I'm not going to put it in perfection. I don't know what can compete with the Charger. I I think, fell in love with these Civics, even though they are just like kind of average. I like them a lot, especially I don't know if this is the one from the very start of Fast and Furious where they're taking the CD players from the truck or whatever. But if I ever get a Honda Civic, this is what it's gonna look like. I think I'm gonna have to stick this one in pretty cool. 93 Mazda RX-7. This car, it's not in line with the Dodge Charger, but I think it's pretty close to it. This car I'm in love with. Definitely a car I want to get in real life as well. Next to the Dodge Viper, which is kind of ugly, but I'll still take it. We'll put this car at amazing. Next car we got is the 93 Mazda RX-7. I don't really like it, actually, so I'm gonna put it. I don't like the decals on it, So I'm going to put it in ruined because whoever has this car looks like they have ruined it. 93 Super Turbo. I'm not a fan of the Supras. So I'm just going to say this one, the gold with the... I'm just going to say ruined actually because, well, I feel like I should add a row. So we're going to add a row under the average one that just says ugly. There we go. And that's where the Supras are going to go because they are definitely an ugly car. I don't like anything about it. We got the 66 Chevy Corvette, and I don't like the fact that these cars have a really long front end. I think these cars are also ugly, but in the movie, this car looks pretty sick. So, since that, I'm going to have to just put it in average. If it was regular looking, I would put it in ugly, but I like what they did to it, so I'm going to stick it there. We got the 95 Mitsubishi Eclipse. This car, I dig. I don't know if I like the decal, but it's definitely pretty cool compared to most of the cars on there. I don't know if I like the green. I feel like if it was like maybe any other color, it would look so much better, but that's just personal opinion. Pretty cool. Alright, let's go to the next one. Ooh. The Skyline GTR. This car is immaculate, but I'm not going to put it with a Charger. I'm going to put it with amazing because it is amazing. Another Supra. The ugly is just going to be filled with Supras. The Volkswagen Jetta. I like this car, but it looks like you can tell it's an old car by like its shape and front end. So I'm gonna have to put it in average, but I'm on the fence about it because I think it's still a pretty cool car, but mixed between pretty cool and average. If there's a row here, I'm not going to put one there, but it would be in the middle. The 97 Mazda RX-7 Veilside. This car is just pure average. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of cars that are so sportsy like that. I like when, like, the Supers I kind of like because they're not too much of a sport car, but they're really nice when you customize them. The 97 Nissan 20. Okay, this one goes with the Nissan Skyline. I like the cars in the first movie because they're like everyday cars that you see people driving, but they're really they're not stock, which makes them so much nicer. We got Nissan Maxima. Okay, well, this car, I don't really like it that much. I think I'm just going to put it in scrap because it's old. The decal doesn't look that great. You can't really make out what it is. So I'm just going to put it in scrap. This Nissan Skyline GTR, very popular. One of the most popular cars off the series. But I was never really a big fan of it. Maybe because it was so popular and well known. So I'm just going to put it in average. You can't really make out what this car is because it's blurry, so I'm actually just gonna skip that car. Put it last. Alright, this Honda. It's a convertible, which is pretty cool. But it's kind of too short. I don't want to drive around a short car like this, either of these. And this car is definitely just ruined because it's pink. And the decal on it is, I don't even know what, but just horrendous. But this Honda is pretty cool. I can't make out the decal on it neither. So I'm going to have to put in average as well. Alright, we got the 67 Ford Mustang. These are, I feel like I see them everywhere. I'm just going to say, I want to say scrap, but I'm going to put in average. These are going to be a lot of cars on average. Let's go and add another row. So this row is going to be, so this row is for cars I would keep but customize. I feel like I'm coming across a lot of those. So like this Mustang, I would not keep looking like that. Definitely become black. Another car that I would keep but not keep looking like it is the Nissan Skyline. I think these cars, like this one, I would keep, but I don't like the decal on it. But we're not going to pay attention to the decals really, because it's still a pretty sweet car even with the decals compared to this one, which is just horrendous. Nissan Silvia. This car, I don't know. I don't really remember what it looked like. Of course, Tokyo Drift was my least favorite Fast and Furious. It had nothing to do with anything. So I'm just going to put it at the end here. I'm not really going to rate it because I don't remember much about it. This car. So this car was used when Brian and Roman were working undercover and doing a mission for the guy. I don't really remember what it was for. I know they had to get some money from an impounded car. But I'm going to compare these cars to each other. So Roman's car, I like that's convertible, but I don't like anything else about it. This car I can kind of get down with because it has a back seat. I don't know if this car does or not. It's not as ugly as this one. I'm gonna just say this one is ugly. 100%. It's just horrid. This car I would put in pretty cool because compared to these cars, I actually like this one. It's another one of those things where it's kind of like an everyday car, but it's still a pretty nice car nonetheless. We got another Skyline. This one actually doesn't look that bad. I don't remember seeing this one, but I'll put it in average. The '03 Acura. Ooh, this car I really liked a lot. I don't remember which one it is, and I can't remember for the life of me who drives it. I want to say Letty drives it, but or Mia. I can't remember. It's definitely a one of those pretty cool cars. Alrighty, we got the '03 Celine Mustang. My friend Logan has one of these cars, and his looks pretty sweet and it's pretty customized. It's a manual. It's a pretty nice car. The one he has, but I feel like I don't know if I'd keep it or not. I would probably keep it, but customize it to what I'd like. Okay, is this the Hawk car? Yes, it is. That thing getting scrapped. I don't care how many people think it's cool. It is not cool. Another Lancer. Um, yeah, I'm gonna just scrap that. That does not look good at all. Super. I don't remember what this car looks like. We got the '68 Dodge Charger. Well, it's gonna definitely go up there with the other one. But I don't know. I feel like I should put this in amazing. I don't actually. Why does this one look like that? This one. I don't know where to put this one at. I'm gonna just keep it up here with perfection because Dodge Charger, an old one, they're nice. I mean, they're just amazing. I don't know what this car is. It's going to the back. A Nissan GTR. This car, I feel like you can't really do much with the look of it. But I know, like, you can slap a spoiler on it and slam it, or, you can't really do anything else. I've never seen anything else really done to this car. So this car, I'm going to say, it's just average. I mean, there's nothing to this car. There really ain't. We got the '09 Dodge Challenger SRT. Perfection. Perfection. Lexus, get to the back of the line. Okay, 15 Ford Mustang GT350. I have a little Hot Wheels car of this car, and it's a pretty sweet Mustang. Like, if this was a car I had in real life, like, I'm not a fan of Mustangs, but this one, the way it looks is amazing to me. So I'm going to definitely put in pretty cool. Or actually, no, I think this car suits the amazing category. Back of the line. Alright, we got 28 Jeep Gladiator scrap. 96 Acura Integra. I almost got one of these cars, but just decided not to. This one is just ruined. This is just ruined. The 69 Dodge Charger Daytona. This car is pretty sick. It's not perfection, but it's definitely amazing. The 95, I don't remember this car. Okay, we got the 68 Dodge Charger, which it did look pretty sweet, but it wasn't amazing. I mean, I'd say it, like I said, it was pretty sweet, which definitely fits well with the pretty cool. '15 Subaru WRX. I don't know. I feel like these cars are more average. Definitely not my style. The flip car, it's cool, but it definitely, I don't think it would work like it does in the movie. I'm just scrap. It's a cool idea, but I don't think it's actually could work. The 70 Ford Escort. Yeah, this car is horrid. It's really bad. Like, really, really bad. The wheels ruin it. If it had, I don't even know if the wheels could fix this thing. It's a really ugly car. It is a really ugly car. The 1999 Ford F-150 SVT Lightning. This scene where Brian's driving it makes me want to get one of these trucks. I'm gonna have to put it with the pretty cool. Even though I'm not a fan of Fords, for some reason, the first Fast and Furious made me want to get one of these. 71 Jensen Interceptor. This car looks cool, but I feel like the front end is pretty bland. It looks just kind of flat. So I think I'm just gonna have to stick it in average. Okay, this car, putting in the back of the line. I mean, I don't even think it exists. This car, I don't remember. This car looks pretty cool. I don't know if I want to put it in the pretty cool category, but I mean, it looks nice. there's not much not to like about it. Nice spoiler, nice wheels, looks slammed. I mean, it's a pretty nice car. And it's two-door. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Get that Porsche out of there. Oh, yeah. This car. Get it out of here. Give me the scrap money. 69 Yanko Camaro. I'd keep it, but I'd definitely customize it. It wouldn't look like this. I don't like the paint job. It'd just be black. Those Camaros look always the best black, in my opinion. The Porsche 996 GT3 RS. Keep, but customize. Easy choice. 70 Dodge Charger RT. It's gonna have to go with perfection. It's gonna. I don't know what this is. I don't even know if that's a real thing, but I'm gonna have to just. I mean, it looked pretty cool, but is it strong? I don't remember. I'm gonna have to put it. I'm gonna actually have to put this in the back of the line. I'm gonna have to put it in the back of the line. I can't make a choice. We got the car that Roman was using in the Derby. 70 Chevy Monte Carlo. I mean, in this condition, it's just scrap. Ooh, 70 Dodge Challenger. There's a movie I watched where one of these cars was in it, and it was cool, but not cool enough. It's definitely just average for me. We are finally at the last car. Let's see, 71 Monte Carlo. Very ugly car. This, I think, is the one that, I don't remember the guy's name, but he was raced it in high school against the kid. And this car was just a piece of crap, so we're gonna take the piece of crap and put it in scrap, and that's the list. I mean, this is a pretty good list. I wish I had more cars to add to the perfection list, but like my top 5 cars out of this whole list is definitely Dodge Charger being number 1, and then the other 4, I don't really have a specific order for the next 4, but the Honda Civic, the Nissan Skyline GTR, the 97 Nissan 240SX, the 93 Mazda RX-7. Definitely my top 5 cars. And anything I want to swap around? No, I mean, everything looks pretty accurate. Of course, most cars are an average. And these are the cars I ruined, or that were ruined. I mean, my opinion doesn't change on anything here. I think everything is pretty much in line, especially the Jeep. Like, get it out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!